man. We back again with another show. I got none other than Rob Safar here. If y'all don't know who he is, y'all better YouTube this man. He just put Kovalev to the ground. Probably one of his biggest fights in his career that put him in the upper epsilon of his division. So I just want to introduce y'all to Rob Safar.
My G.
In the building. What's cracking with you?
Good, my G.
Man, he came through to the crib, literally. You feel me? You gotta be somebody when somebody like this come through the crib. But I met him at his gym where he trains at a long time ago, man. Seen the grind. Tried to get him to come by the shop a few times, but I missed him, you know what I'm saying? But I got him here now, so we gonna dive right in. So how you feeling, man?
I feel great, bro.
You feel good? Man, talk to me about I just want to dive right into it because the people want to know, man, the Kovalev fight, you know what I'm saying? I know you ain't had no other opponent like him on your resume. So to put somebody like Kovalev on your resume, how does that feel?
I mean, it's kind of hard to describe, you know, but it feels amazing, you know, especially that it was Kovalev because he's been like an idol to me when I was young, you know?
Yeah.
So it's basically like a thing, you know, idols turning to rivals, you know?
You feel me? That was a Rick Ross song right there. Idols become rivals. You feel me? That was a hard song. How where was you at when you got that call? Did they hit you on some opponent shit? Like, hey, man, hey, you want to get in there with Kovalev?
Yeah. I was beside they I think they were talking about it like December. They was talking about fighting in December. I think they told me about Kovalev like early November, and then they were like, you can fight him in December in Saudi. And, you know, we were like, yeah, we go, you know, let's go. Because I always knew, you know, I'm going to be fighting these, you know, raggedy ass shows or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you got to grind. Yeah, the grind.
And then I was like, maybe, like, not maybe, but we always knew, we said, we don't want to sign no big promoter, like, until we got more meat on our body, you know? So
the meat on like a motherfucker now.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the plan from the whole jump, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And finally, we got that call. You know, I was 16-0 by then.
Yeah,
now I'm
17-0 now.
Yeah. So they called me if I wanted to be a B-side opponent just for Kovalev because he was about to do a comeback in cruiserweight.
What comeback? What comeback? That's on me, Cove. You still the man. Nah, go ahead.
Yeah. So they called me about that, and we just, you know, we said, yeah, let's go, you know.
Say let's go.
And then he got postponed to February, and Tyson Fury got that cut, right? And then they pushed it to May. So yeah.
Hey man, ain't no better time like the present though. You feel?
That
might have been just, you know, lining it up all for you. You feel me? You might have needed that much more time to make sure you go in there and impress the world. You feel me?
Because I believe everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I mean.
Like, it don't matter if it's bad or good, you know. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
So you say you did all of that with no promoter? You're not signed to a major promoter at all right now?
No.
Man, normally, see, that's crazy because I dibbled and dabbed in the business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes when a promoter offer you a fight or somebody of that magnitude, you know, they probably was like, okay, let me put him in the contract just in case. They probably thought you was going to lose. That's probably why they didn't offer you a contract.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop hating, man. Y'all better quit hating on this, man.
I keep hating, bro. I like it. Keep hating. I like it.
The hate fuels you.
Keep doubting and keep hating. I like it, you know. Even when the commentator was like, commentating my fight, was just talking all this nonsense, bull crap, you know. But I like it.
Man, I seen
it. Just makes me more, it gives me more fuel, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I seen the look, bruh, in your eyes in that 10th round when I seen you smell the knockout. You feel me?
Yeah,
I seen you smell it.
I smelled it earlier. I smelled it like round 3, to be honest with you. Yeah, but, you know, I just had a lot of shit going on during camp, so I wasn't 100 for this fight. And I know you can't be 100 in a fight. You know, it's impossible. Sure. Maybe it can be like 95 to the max, but you know, I feel I would say like I was 40-45%. You know, of my capacity. And still, also you gotta remember, it was my first time in the spotlight. You know, worldwide TV.
Really?
This is my first time I had a press conference.
How'd it feel?
I mean, I liked it.
Did they B-side you? Like make you wait? Do all that punk ass shit?
Everything they did was, I felt like I was B-side, for sure. I was there to lose, you know?
Yeah,
I was there to lose.
But I will say this though, every great fighter in the sport has been a B-side, for sure. You got to be a B-side before they see you the A-side, you know what I'm saying? So he went in there and put that boy on his ass. I seen it, bro. You hit him with that right, and that right was for everything you've been through. I seen you, you feel me? And then he went, I seen it in slow motion. He went down, and his head went through
like
the red. Yeah, tell me of that moment. As soon as you cracked him and you
so it happened like 15 seconds prior to that, he hit me with like I would say like maybe an 8-punch combination. It was like he tapped me. It wasn't like nothing bad. Because to be honest with you, like everybody was talking about Kovalev's power, you know, but and his jab.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like feel it like that.
So when
I did feel
like,
it.
oh, that's it.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, motherfucker, that's it.
Yeah, because he did click me a couple times, but I didn't get rocked or anything, you know. I do know that I spar with a lot of heavyweights. I do know I have a good chin. But you know how it is when you haven't been there yet, you haven't fought somebody of that caliber in a real fight. You spar with these people, but it's a different story because we have 16, 18-ounce gloves, you know. So it's different, and people can look bad in the gym, then they do good during the fight. But during the fight, I was like, man, I thought it was gonna be more, you know. But it gave me more confidence, you know.
Yeah, that you can take on the world after whooping Kovalev.
You know?
Because when I seen you was fighting Kovalev, I came front. I was like, oh damn, I know the homie. Oh, the homie about to get in there with Kovalev. That's some good shit. I was proud of the opportunity.
Yeah.
I knew the type of fighter he was.
But nobody really knew what I was capable of.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
Yeah, that
normal,
ain't nobody's fault.
That's normal.
If they don't see you on TV,
if you looked
they
at the
know-
percentage,
they know
like
who
you
are.
know, the zone that put out the percentage of like the favor and everything, then the fans they gave him 87%. They gave me 13 to lose, you know. Yeah.
87-13. That's because they ain't know you. I bet they don't do you like
But
that.
anyway, I
now.
want to tell you about that round. 10 seconds prior to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was like, he gotta stop now, right? But I was like, bam, 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 bam. I kept on getting hit with like maybe 4 more, and I'm like, I gotta get back now. You know? That's how I felt. I said, oh. I thought I lost the round, but then when I look at the round again, I saw I won that clearly. Even if he hit me with that combination, you know. But I just felt that during the round, I was like, I gotta get back, and that's when something just like sparked in me.
And then it was on.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen that shit, dog. I was so happy for you, bro. I hit you. I think I hit you on IG and I texted you. I think you were still out the country just celebrating. You feel me? But how was that? Hanging out there for a minute. Yeah.
It was nice, bro. Because my father is Middle Eastern Arab too.
Okay, for
with
sure.
Kurds from Iraq, so I like the culture, bro. And you know where I grew up, it's like it's not that culture, you know. So coming back to like the roots, my father's roots, even though he ain't from Saudi, but it's the same culture, you know. It felt normal, you know. It
felt normal to be out there.
It felt nice, bro. I like the culture, really.
That's dope.
And I like the food, bro.
What kind of food they had over there? What
Bro, lamb shanks with rice, like.
They eat clean over there, huh?
It's not clean, but it's like juicy, bro. The rice is juicy, the lamb is juicy, everything is just juicy.
Man, well, you know, I mess with a lot of foodies, and they say we get all the trash over here in the States. Like,
yeah, but especially in Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
Crap food out here.
Over there in other countries, they be getting the best of the best.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I do feel like East Coast got good food.
East Coast? I ain't never been over to the East
York
Coast,
got good
man.
food.
I gotta go to New York, man.
But because I feel like it's more diverse. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason or something else, but Vegas food is good, bro. I got like 4 spots out here. That's the only spots that I go to. You know?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta take you to some of my spots, man. I'll take you to some good spots.
I mean, I'm not talking about the nice spots. Like
No. I'm talking about good food.
No, I'm talking about good
They gotta be nice. I'm talking about good food.
Yeah.
Fuck the ambiance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The food got to be good. Yeah, for sure. I'll take you. But another question I did want to ask you, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the Main Event Podcast. You feel me? I'm bringing content all day. I want to get a little more in depth to the fight. We already covered that, going from 1 to your 16th pro fight, you didn't expect a name like Kovalev at that time. But when you did get that call, man, what was that feeling like?
I kind of expected the call to come, but to be like Sergey Kovalev, I didn't expect that. So to get that call, it felt kind of like surreal. It didn't feel real.
Man, fight. When you woke up, the day of the fight, the day you woke up, how did you feel when your feet hit the floor? Did you feel ready? Did you feel nervous because of the big stage? Did you?
No, I didn't feel nervous at all. I felt like it was like natural, you know. I felt because I always been visualizing being on the big stage, you know, for years. Like since I started boxing, since I was 19 years old. So I always like see myself there already. So when I the whole fight week was on the big stage, you know, press conference, everything we did was just on the big stage, and it just felt natural, you know.
Man, I know you told me they definitely made the homie feel like he was on the B side. That's why he whooped his ass. But you told me they definitely made you feel like you was on the B side, man. What was some of them B side tactics that they was using? What?
I mean, it wasn't like B-side tactics, but it was just the way they didn't promote me, you know. When we had a press conference, they just, I don't know how to explain, but they didn't really talk to me, you know what I mean?
Did they go like, and this Kovalev, and then Rob Safar?
Oh yeah, basically like that, yeah. They didn't.
Nah, y'all had a line for that shit.
Yeah, they didn't ask like follow-up questions, you know. Just asked me a simple question. I started talking, you know. Right. And then right after that, like, so what do you have to say to him? What do you think is gonna happen? You know, they wanted like, come on, like small stuff. And then also because I also but they also put in a weight thing, you know. I had to weigh. It was a catch weight. I had to weigh 195. 200 is cruiserweight. Mm-hmm. I had to weigh 195, and then we had to make weight on Wednesday. I had to be 200 on Wednesday. So I had to weigh in 2 times, you know?
You had to weigh in 2 times?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, and the funny part was, Wednesday morning we woke up and said, oh, you guys don't need to do the weigh-in today. But I had already freaking cut weight for the Wednesday, you know?
Damn. That's crazy.
Because I walk around like fight week, I would say like, I don't want to say that.
Nah, don't put your business out there. But we gonna dive into the Kovalev fight because I want to know, man. That 10th round, 10th and final round, when you stood up, did you know you was winning? Did you know you was winning the fight?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You knew you was winning.
Yeah, I knew I was winning.
Wasn't a doubt in your mind?
No, not a doubt in my mind. I felt like in the last round, I felt like he had a little momentum where he was like tapping me a little bit with like a 8-punch combination or something. And I remember while he was hitting me, it was like picking me like a woodpecker. It was like tick, 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 tick. And I remember while he was punching me, I was like, yo, this dude gotta stop, you know? Because like, it takes gas to hit those, like to hit fucking 8 shots. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then when he stopped, I'm like, oh, I gotta get back because like, you know.
Had to put hands on that boy.
I don't want to lose this round. I gotta get back. Because you never know, like even one judge had it 99 to 91.
You never know what them judges see.
And one had 97 to 93. And another one had it 95, 94. So that means if I didn't drop him that round, I would have lost.
What fight was you watching 95, 94? What fight was you? Because you know what? That's just as dumb, bro. That was one lady.
He was watching the Kovalev fight. He was a Kovalev fan.
He was a Kovalev fan. 95, 94? I watched that fight and didn't give it 95, 94. I had you winning. Yeah. 95, 94?
I think I lost.
And the knockdown gave it? Man. Bro, you need your ass whooped, whoever judged that fight out of line. Like the one lady, I forget her name, Floyd and Canelo's fight. She scored that shit a draw.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell was you watching? You went to the bathroom 4 times and just gave it to Coke? Man, y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. Talk to me about that feeling, man, when you dropped him. Knowing, because I know you told me before that, you know, you looked up to Kovalev, or you always watched him. You know, he was somebody you watched in the sport of boxing. So to be able to throw that right hand and put him on the canvas, man, explain that feeling. Like, I made it, nigga. Bop, what's happening? Like, explain that feeling. Because I seen his head go through the ropes. I was like, damn, I felt good for you.
Yeah.
I did.
No, but if I swear it felt like a dream. I swear it felt like a dream. When I dropped him, I'm like, oh, I dropped him. You know, but the thing is, I always visualize me knocking him out. Like, because when I've been thinking about the fight, visualizing the fight, I always seem like he's sleeping, you know. But then he got dropped at least, you know. But then when he got dropped, I'm like, did it really happen? Oh yeah, it did really happen. But I thought I wanted a knockout, you know. So I already started celebrating.
He got
went
up
on the rope, and then I looked back and I saw the guy was up. I'm like,
oh, fuck. I got just like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a beautiful feeling though, man. I seen you, bro. You was so happy, dog, when you dropped him. It was like, it looked like to me, the feeling I got that you gave me was you looked like I made it, like I did it. My hard work I've been putting in. It's like you said, you've been fighting for so long. You want to leave a legacy here to let people know that you've been doing this. You feel me? And that Kovalev.
That's how I feel, yeah, for sure. Finally.
So what do you see? What's next? What's next after Kovalev? I know you'll fight anybody, but
yeah, we'll see. Right now,
what's next?
We see what they're gonna offer. Probably gonna give me a contract, and you know, I mean, I want to be a world champion ASAP. You know, so I want to fight for a world title soon. But they're probably gonna give me a 3 or 5 fight deal. You know, fight one, two guys in the same caliber as Kovalev, and them for a world title. You know, just take it step by step. You know,
step by step. Nah, that's step by step, baby. That's the way to go when you're trying to chase greatness, man. I know he don't want to say who next, but y'all just wait and see. Anybody
can be next. I don't care. I don't, because I don't have no bad blood with anybody. So why would I like? I'm not the type of dude, bro, be calling out people just because, you know. I don't like bad blood, bro. I've been having too much bad blood in my past life. I don't need that, you know.
Yeah, nah.
In the end, it's a sport and we fight, you know. But if you disrespect me and don't like me, then you know it's a different story.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, but I don't like to start the fight. You know what I mean? I'm not that dude.
But he gonna finish that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna finish that for sure.
But he's gonna finish the damn fight if he
definitely.
don't start it, man. If he doesn't start it. So man, how was your amateur career, bro? How many fights did you have as an amateur?
Like 45, 50. Yeah.
45, 50? What was the record? Do you remember?
I lost 4 times.
Because you know it don't count till you go pro.
Oh no, like 4 or 5 times. But I started fighting when I was 19. So.
How old are you now?
31. So I started late, you know. I started late, so like I already started fighting grown ass men. The first thing I did. A little bit having one foot in boxing and one foot somewhere else, you know. So I wasn't like fully dedicated, you know. I was like puffing weed, I was drinking, you know. Was doing a lot of shit, you know. What
happened that made you dedicate? Like fuck it, I'm giving my life to the sport.
Oof. When I turned like 24, 23, 24. I came out when I was 23. And I was, Badu Jack is from Sweden, right?
Yeah, I know Badu. What up, B?
Yeah. So we have mutual friends, right? So my mutual friends had told Badu, yo, you gotta help this kid, at least like pick him up and like show him around, like try to like guide him a little bit. And I remember being around him, I'm like, I saw his like dedication and the way his lifestyle, you know? And I'm like, yo, this is how he lives. So maybe if I do the same thing, maybe that would give me like more success, you know?
For sure.
So then when I turned pro, I'm like, I'm gonna do the same thing like he did, you know? I didn't really know 100% what he was doing, but I was just like winging it, right?
Right.
So I was just pretending like I did the same thing as him with the dedication, this and that, you know? And it helped me, you know? And then I found my own way, you know, my own recipe of it, you know? But I told myself, because like when I turned pro, I said, yo, I gotta give everything I got to this, because as a pro, you can't lose, you know?
Right, yeah, for sure.
And I always been wanting to make a change for my family, my friends back home, you know? Because we come from a bad area, you know? You guys know how it is over here.
Yeah, for sure.
So like, and I don't want my family over there, you know? And I want to be able to be that one who open up the door for my people. And let's say you do what you're doing, you know, you run the streets, you like it, you make your dough, you do whatever, right?
Right.
But at least I tell you, hey, bro, I got a door for you here. It's legit, you know. You want to come? If you decide not to come, that's on you, bro.
Yeah.
At least I can feel good about myself.
Right.
I try to help you. I try to help him.
Right.
You know. So and even if he feels afterwards, yo, F him, he didn't help me, this and that. I know. I try to help you. You know. So that's my motivation, you know. And also like get my mom and my sister out of where they live, you know. It's just like depression there, yo. There's no fucking joy, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a crab mentality there. Like somebody try to like escape the bucket, you know, and then the crab pull you down, you know. You ain't going nowhere.
Crabs,
you know,
bro, yeah.
People try to like become better people, like try to like, they be like, oh, I should do this, I'm trying to do this. Nah, man, they ain't gonna fucking work. What about this? If you're gonna do that, how you gonna do this? And they be like, oof, oh yeah, he right. Then back down to the bucket, you know. You know, so it's like, yeah, that motivated me a lot. And then I decided to make a change. I came out here, and I'm not gonna go into details, but I came here with a suitcase. And I thought I'm gonna get a P1 visa, this and that. And I came on a tourist visa for 3 months, right? Couldn't get a P1 visa, nothing. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay. God got me, you know? I just stayed, bro. And then, you know, one thing led to another. And then I got my green card like 8 months ago. And before that, I couldn't travel out overseas. I couldn't see my family. I couldn't travel outside the States, United States, right? So I've been stuck here. So, and then 8 months ago, they gave me my green card. 3 months later, bam, you want to fight Kovalev in Saudi Arabia? Hold, you know?
Yeah, now you got enough bread to stay for a minute.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But also, like, if you would have called me before, I couldn't say yeah because I didn't have a green card. How would I travel? Yeah. So it's just like everything is just happening.
Maybe that's why the fight kept getting pushed back. You feel me? That timing.
Exactly. So everything is just timing in life, you know.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's super dope. How'd you I didn't mean to cut you off. Talk to me about Ivan, man, your trainer.
Oh yeah.
How you and him link up?
Oh man, God, bro. I swear I believe in that is God too, man. I came out here with my old trainer from back home, and I sparred his little brother, Muslim, Mayweather's, and that's how I got to know him, right? And then a couple of months after that, I came in with the suitcase, right? But I was still thinking like I'm gonna get my P1 visa, blah, blah.
Right.
I just need like a promoter signing that I'm under their promotion, so then I could get the P1 visa. Mm-hmm. And I met him at Starbucks, just like one day. And he was like, "What you doing, Chad? Blah blah blah." And I told him my situation, this and that, and he was like, "I got you. I can help you." And then day after, when I was supposed to meet him, I had already fixed what I was supposed to fix from another contact, but I ended up meeting him anyway because I felt bad. I said, I'm gonna meet him in 10 minutes. I just got the answer that I don't need to see him, right? So I was like, but at least what I can do, maybe buy him a coffee or like something, just for like, thank you for your time,
for sure.
And then I met him. He said, I turned out to the first thing I told him, I said, "Oh yeah, I fixed it." He said, "What am I doing here?" And I'm like, "I just wanted to buy you a coffee." And I, "Oh, you good, bro? I don't need nothing." And then we ended up just talking boxing. And I'm like, yo, this man knows boxing.
Yeah.
Because he knows boxing on a different level. It's easy as a trainer to be like, oh, you gotta throw the jab like that, you gotta throw the right hand like that, or to get somebody in shape is easy. Like all these, or to make somebody a dog. Like you can't make somebody a dog, but you can bring a little bit of dog out of somebody, right?
Yeah, for sure. Wow.
But the way he was talking about boxing was on such a deep level that I was like, yo, this man knows what he's talking about, And so I asked him, I said, yo, I'm gonna be out here, can we train together? And then we started like training together, and I just, now we like family.
Built the relationship from there.
Yeah, he's like,
Evan, what up, man? I met him years ago, man, when I first got into the sport of boxing. I've been knowing him for a while. He's been by my barbershop too a few times. But he's a real cool dude, man. He's knowledgeable, but always was willing to help me out if I had a question, or because he had been into the sport way longer than me when I first met him.
He's pure. There's not a lot of people like that out there.
Boxing full of snakes, bro.
Fuck boxing, I'm thinking of life,
bro. Life too, for sure.
Life. You don't have a lot of real people out here. And I'm talking about, I say anywhere in the world,
Yeah.
Everybody's just fake and phony, man, And it takes time to understand if somebody's pure. Because I always thought, yo, he's doing this, stuff that he was doing, I'm like, he's doing it because he got to catch, he wants something from me.
For sure.
I had that guard up, I said, yo, he turned out to do something, he wants something from me. But then I saw him doing the same thing with everybody else. Well, this is just who he is.
I've noticed.
It's just who he is.
Nah, people are like that, man. You got to keep them, you could deal with them for a certain extent, but since you know who they are, you just deal with them according to who they are. You feel me? Don't think they're gonna be somebody else.
Yeah.
What you see is what you see. You feel me?
And they also don't get you. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
They don't get you.
Right.
They get this. That's it. They don't get you. Because you is just like pure, bro.
Man, that's dope, bro. I want to go back, man. Before we get up out of here, I want to go back to that, to the Kovalev fight. Because that was really a big accomplishment, man. And I want to commend you for that. Because like I said, it was so many fighters that don't get an opportunity to get a name at their 17th fight. They don't get an opportunity to get a name sometime at 20 fights, you feel me? So just to get that fight right there and then take that name and put it in the bag. You sleep better at night?
No.
No? Why not?
Because this is just like, when you have like a goal, it's just like those games you pay, those racing games you pay for, and then while you're driving it, you gotta hit the checkpoint the time is ticking down, right? it's just a checkpoint, and he gave me like 20 more seconds or whatever, right? I feel like that. I feel like I just hit a checkpoint, you know? That just gave me 20 more seconds.
20 more. Oh, I like. Okay.
Still ticking down.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, it's just
Stepping stone. Sergey Stepping Stone Kovalev. We ain't gonna call him that. Hey, he got respect for you though, man, and I respect you for getting in the ring with a young lion. You feel me? They might look at the record, cause I know how these promoters, bro. I know how they look at fighters. You got a guy with. They had to make it come backable. They had to make it sellable on paper. So Kovalev couldn't fight a motherfucker 20-20. He couldn't fight a motherfucker 10-17.
No.
They be like, man, we gonna get a younger.
I look at my record. He got a padded record. That's exactly what it is. He never fought. That was my first 10 rounder. He hasn't fought a 10 rounder. He hasn't fought nobody with.
Man, it was crazy. But you know, man, the homie Rob Safar came through. Man, we talked about the Kovalev fight. We talked about his feelings going into that fight. We talked about what did we miss? Did I miss anything? We talked about his amateur career. Oh yeah, I got these one gotta goes for you. All right, don't even trip. See what happened last? I gave him some, but now I know how his mind thinks. I got 4 more fresh ones. He don't even know they coming.
All right, let's go.
I got to give it to him. This is one gotta go. You can't keep them all. A few heavyweight fighters.
Okay.
Heavyweight fighters. Okay. All right, one gotta go. Evander Holyfield, Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. One gotta go. I mean, one gotta go. It gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Evander Holyfield.
Evander gotta go?
Yeah.
Why Evander? Why you pick Evander? Because he got his ear bit, huh?
No.
I'm playing.
No.
Because he got too many damn kids.
I like
that.
I like the other 3 one more than him.
More than him?
Yeah.
Man, what's the, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you, man. How do you feel about the state of boxing, where it's going with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? How you like that?
I mean, how I like to fight, though, just like in general.
Just period. I mean, I know business-wise, everybody's, yeah, it's amazing. That's what you do it for, to make money. But do you think it's killing the sport? Because some fighters think it's killing.
Wins. I mean, bro, if Mike Tyson knocked him the F out, then
Can I give you my honest take?
Yeah.
I think it's fixed. I think if Mike Tyson...
You know what I thought?
What?
I thought it was fixed too, but I thought it was fixed in a way that they just try to promote it up until 2 weeks before the fight, and then they're just gonna have somebody jumping in for Mike Tyson.
Nah, I think it's fixed to the point to where, because Jake Paul is he's in big business now. So if he takes an L...
Yeah, but we already saw him took an L against
to a regular fighter.
And so that should have been fixed too then. So I don't think it's fixed.
Well, no, that was the first time he fought a real boxer though. That was the first time Jake Paul fought a real boxer.
Yeah, but
everybody before then was UFC motherfuckers, old motherfuckers.
Why? You gotta give credit to UFC fighters, bro.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Because boxing in the end it's a combat sport, you know. So I understand what you're saying. They don't they're not like pure boxers. But let's say I usually spar a guy named Strickland. He's a UFC fighter. Yo, that man can box. But because he knows how to fight. Fighting is more like instincts and like, you know, of course you use your brain when you on that level, right? But when it comes to like lower levels, it's just instincts, you know? And a lot of UFC fighters, their instincts are like any other boxer, you know? And I know Strickland would put his hands on a lot of boxers out there for sure.
See, I thought it was because they didn't get a chance to grab him or put him to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So if you take somebody out to where all they can do is just...
That's for a lot of UFC fighters, MMA fighter, not UFC fighter, MMA fighters.
Yeah.
And I'm all the time I'm pretty like impressed, you know. Of course, their boxing skills ain't nothing, but their will, their heart, you know, the warrior mindset, and also their technique, because their technique is different from boxing, but it works.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of them have good frames, you know, they have good like shields, so they don't really get hit like that. A lot of boxers like to be slick, right? Now they open. But UFC, some of the UFC MMA fighters, they got really good like shields,
right?
You know,
right?
So it's hard to hit him. And then they can also crack. They know how to throw punches.
Yeah, for sure. No, 100%.
It's the only difference is like we fight in a square circle, right? They fight in a cage. So it's easier for us to know how to cut off the ring, take the middle, we know where we want to be,
Yeah, right.
That's a huge thing in boxing.
Okay. Huge difference.
Yeah, you want to know where you are in the ring.
Nah, I didn't know that at all. Okay.
People just think it's just like this. But yeah, if you look at the best fighters, they always know where they want to be in the ring. And they do it just automatically without even thinking about it. Like Kovalev, they always want to be in the middle. That's why the only thing I had in my mind, I ain't letting this guy take in the middle. Backing this guy up.
When you got the call, did you study a lot of tape on Kovalev?
I already knew how he was fighting.
Oh yeah, because you watched him.
Yeah, I watched
growing up.
Yeah, I already knew he was fighting.
Already knew.
Yeah. The only thing I was thinking about, like, how is he gonna be when I push him back? Like, how is he gonna be? But then after I did it the first 2 rounds, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy.
Yeah, because I remember, I think you told me before we was rudely interrupted by my other phone, you smelled the knockout in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I clipped him. But I smelled him, I smelled a knockout the 3rd, but I smelled him going down in probably 3 other rounds. But I didn't want to step on the freaking gas, because I wasn't 100.
Right.
So I wasn't 100, so I was like, I won't step too much on the gas because then I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be in the red zone or whatever you want to call it, and I didn't want to end up there because if I don't knock him out, I would end up looking like Anthony Yard, Anthony Yard clipped him, and he was on him, and then after that he was like,
decline.
Yeah, he went. Then that's when he got knocked out, Anthony Yard. So, but I hit him with a good overhand right in the 3rd round, and I saw his eyes. He was like, he was wobbled. And then a couple other times I hit him with some good body shot. He was like for a long time, not like, He was like,
You heard him.
like that.
Yeah, you can't hide that.
I can keep going. And I kept on going a little bit, but I felt like I didn't connect the way I wanted. I'm like, okay, I got to chill a little bit. I didn't want to step too much.
Did you get that feeling like, man, I'm whooping this motherfucker? I used to like this dude.
Nah, because when I went to my corner, the only thing they said, you gotta push it, because they know, I was tired, I was tired kind of early, and I shouldn't have been tired like that. But it could be so many things. It could be the hydration thing,
Yeah,
I had to wait Wednesday, Friday. It could be the spotlights. Even though I didn't feel nervous, it could be the whole week. It was like, TV, this and that. Maybe I got like overloaded with like all of that. And like, it could be so many things, But I just know that, I just know that I could beat him on a 30 or like a 40, 45% rob, I can't. Now I just gotta imagine what I'm gonna do with everybody when I'm like 80,
Right. Yeah, no. You're gonna smash them.
Yeah.
You're gonna run through them. I'm gonna be right there, ringside, watching them beat y'all ass. But now before the fuck him up against the wall. Wait, that was come on, man. What you know about that movie? That's a classic movie. Hey, that just made me and the homie that much more closer, man. That was my movie right there. Late great Bernie Mac, baby. That's a late great Bernie Mac. Now look, I got one fight. One gotta go. Comedians: Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, or Chris Rock. One gotta go.
Nah, why you getting this? Like, what you doing, bro?
Come on, man. I mean, you got to make a decision. If you can't, see, normally how it go is, I got a liquor sponsor called 3 Point Tequila. What up, 3 Point Tequila? So the game is, if you like them all, you got to take a shot. But I know you boxing, you training, so I don't bring them all.
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams?
Yeah, I fuck with other people too much.
Cat.
Yeah.
Cat did have a good ass interview with Shannon Sharp though. That motherfucking interview was. Did you see his new Netflix special?
No.
That shit was funny as a motherfucker. Bro. Yeah. Nah, but I can understand why you let go of Cat Williams. I can understand why you let go. Cat, you gotta get your ass out of here, man. Them other comedians, all y'all legends, but he's just like the other 3 better, man. That's it. That's all. Rob. Thank you for coming through, man. He came through to the Main Event Podcast. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all look out for him. He's 17-0. Just whooped Kovalev ass. And he taking all calls. Don't duck him. He's a boxer, not a ducker. So y'all don't be ducking. You think people gonna duck you now since you whoop the boogeyman?
I don't think so. I think people are thinking that he was washed out. You know, they're not gonna give me the credit, but we good.
I'm gonna give you
That's
the
even
credit.
better for me, bro.
I'm gonna give you the credit.
I'm getting more opportunities.
And he gonna whoop all the motherfucking opportunities, man. This is the Main Event Podcast. We out. Yeah.